Well, good morning folks, and welcome to part 1 of our September holiday vlog. So as you've probably guessed it, we're back at Wareham Forest Tourist Park. Now it's 9:30 on a Saturday morning and we are all set up. So as we left the caravan down here in storage while we were down here in June, took advantage of that and we actually came down a day early. So we were down here yesterday. I think we got here at 10:30, so we were all set up by 12 o'clock. So after our usual Earl Grey tea and chocolate hobnobs, we then took ourselves off into Swanage, a bit of a stroll along the beach, stroll along the seafront there, and of course went for fish and chips. We had fish and chips, did a bit of shopping, and another bit of stroll along seafront. Then we came back and just had a bit of a chilled out evening. So, our plans for today are, we're going to visit somewhere called Tyneham Village. Now, Tyneham Village is, what would you class Tyneham Village? A sort of a...
It's a very sad story.
It's a very sad story. It is an abandoned village, I suppose, isn't it? I'm not. Yeah, during the Second World War. And I'm not 100% sure of the history. We have been there a few years ago.
Evacuated from the town, weren't they?
Yeah, I think it was something to do with the MOD wanted it to practice for either the Normandy landings or something like that. I think I'm not 100% sure, guys, but. I'm sure if you was to Google it you'd find out, but basically it was going to be used for some sort of practice for one of the like, I think as I said it was a Normandy landings. I'm not sure, but so all the people were evacuated and they were going to use it for that. The locals were then promised that they could return when the war finished, but the MOD never actually kept their promise, so it just become an abandoned derelict village. I think the only thing that's standing is it the schoolhouse and the
Schoolhouse, maybe the church.
I think maybe the wind's got up. Maybe the schoolhouse and the church, but everything else is basically derelict. Sorry guys, wind's picked up a bit. So everything else is sort of derelict and abandoned. So we're gonna have a look around that. Takes a few photos, take some video, and then I think there's a little bay a little bit further on round from there. We're going to take a picnic. Mind you, I don't know. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's starting to cloud over a bit. The weather forecast here is actually for bright this morning, but we're having some rain allegedly about 3 o'clock, so we're going to get an early start. I think it was, what is the time? Yeah, I think it opens at about 10 o'clock. It's about a 20-minute drive from here, but if I remember, the roads are a little bit precarious. But anyway guys, that's enough of this waffling. We will catch you, hopefully, in Tyneham Village. So until then, guys, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. So folks, there we are. Tyneham village. That was a bit treacherous to get here, wasn't it?
It's really scary. Single track road.
Single track
really
road,
steep.
yeah. Very, yes, very windy, and even push bikes wouldn't have made it down. But anyway, we're at the village, so we're going to swap over now and start taking some photos and videos, guys. So enjoy the tour, as they say. So this was the post office then. Fancy living here? Bit drafty in the winter time with no roof on. I'll go on then, what was in there?
Let's do another one outside. There's hooks going up there.
So guys, that was Tyneham village. Absolutely fantastic. The weather's sort of taken a bit of a, I won't say turn, oh, it went down a mole hole then. So the weather's sort of gone a bit dull, hasn't it? As you can see, Karen's got that windswept look about her. Look at her hair blowing about the place. Eh? So we're now heading to, what's it called?
Worborrow Bay.
Wool or Worborrow Bay. That's where we're heading for, folks. And Karen's got a picnic. I hope you got your picnic. You brought your picnic?
Yep.
Hang on, no, yo, turn around. Apparently in that bag's picnic. So that's what we're heading for, guys. We're going to go to Worborrow Bay and have a picnic. I think it's quite a video and walk. So, are we going the right way?
I don't know.
Don't know. Don't know, she says. Perhaps we've got to see where that yellow thing is over there.
Yeah, follow that.
Follow that yellow, there's a yellow marker there. I think actually, guys, it is quite a long walk. But we're used to walking. So, we're off to Worborrow Bay, so we'll have a picnic. We'll catch up with you when you got there. I don't know, are we allowed through here? There's a sign. Car parks lock. It says car parks lock at 8 PM. Right. That's a lot of help, isn't it? Car parks lock at 8 PM. Woodland Walk this is. It's still not Worborrow Bay.
Is it?
I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop filming. Because we are going to go and find Worborrow Bay. Well folks, this is Worborrow Bay. Absolutely gorgeous. Ever so windy. So this will be the view when we have our picnic. Probably one of the best picnic spots in Dorset, I reckon. So there we are, guys. We're actually at Worborrow Bay. We're about to have a picnic. I don't like to look at that sky. So we're going to have our picnic and then we're going to head off. Karen, what are you going to make? What are you going to make?
Okay.
What are you going to make? Let's have a look at the bag. That was our visit to Worborrow Bay, but it's now started to rain, so we've hastily abandoned the picnic. We actually managed to finish the picnic, but it's actually raining quite hard. I got my hat on, I'm going to stay dry.
Okay,
So no, you take the mick out of my hat. Now you're going to suffer. I'm going to be dry. So we're heading back towards the car. Only trouble is,
quite a long walk.
that was hard work up there. Anyway, we're heading back towards the car. If it stops raining, there's actually a Tyneham farm that we might visit, but we don't know. I mean, it's am I that unfit? Gee. Anyway.
I think we should make a resolution to this time next year, guys. We're going to be 2 stone lines.
We're run up there. I don't think so. Well, good evening, folks, and welcome to the end of day 1 of our holiday vlog. So it's just come up to 8 o'clock, and we're getting a bit of a chill in the air. But we've had a pretty full day today, and we got rained on again. So we started off this morning, went off to Tyneham village. Absolutely fantastic. Enjoyed it, didn't we, Tyneham? Beautiful place. Probably the photos and the videos won't do it justice. But absolutely gorgeous place, and quite a haunting place, wouldn't it, really? Sort of very sad sort of place. You know, you can sort of picture what life was like. But anyway, guys, that was sort of the first part of our day. Then we strolled, or more of a hike, wouldn't it, really? Not a stroll, to, now let's get this right, it's Worborrow Worborrow. I think it's
W-O...
double R. Yeah, it's Worborrow Bay. Anyway, I think it's Worborrow Bay. Anyway, and it's just a tiny little cove. It's not a beach particularly. It's quite pebbly and very small. Absolutely stunning place. And took a picnic, which went down quite well. But it then got a little bit chilly, so we were sort of contemplating moving on, and then it started to rain. So I hastily packed the camera away and everything else backed away, but on the walk back to the car, which as I said was quite a long stroll, we got quite damp, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes, to say the least. So that sort of reminded us of our June holiday down here when we got quite damp. But we had sort of got back to the car, and then it eased off, didn't it? So Clever Clog's over there. Oh, let's go and look round the farm. There's Tyneham farm. So I was expecting a working farm, but oh no, just more derelict buildings and sort of a history centre was there, wasn't it? It was.
You didn't expect it to be a full working farm with milking cows.
I did. I thought it. I thought. Well, you didn't say it wasn't.
Derelict village.
Yeah, but it might. I don't know. It might be. Am I wrong, folks? I thought it'd be like a working farm. I don't know. You kept on banging on about this piggin farm. Well, no, it wasn't a pig farm. But anyway, so we went round there, and that was a bit of well, from my point of view, I was expecting livestock, but there was nothing. So we had a little walk round there. It was very interesting. Had a little walk round there. Then we basically headed back from there, back to the caravan, and by that time it was sort of started raining again, didn't it? Sort of chucked it down. So time we got back to the caravan, what time were we back here? About 2:30, I suppose. Yeah, something like that. 1:30, 2 o'clock. Then it absolutely lashed down for about half an hour. Then it sort of cleared up, but still very dull. But I must admit, we then had an afternoon nap, didn't we? We did. We never do. Only when I'm at work. Anyway, yeah. So, well, we started off reading. We started off with good intentions, but yes. Then I nodded off, and then I think you nodded off, didn't you? I think after a bit. But then I woke myself up snoring. So, but yeah, I must have had a good hour and a half, 2 hours. But anyway, then we had a nice tea, and just been chilling out ever since. And weather report at the minute, apart from obviously being night time now, or getting very dark, is blue skies everywhere. So that's it for the sort of first part of our, or part one of the holiday. So tomorrow's Sunday, so we've got a meal booked at the World's End. So probably won't do any filming or anything tomorrow. Just going to chill out tomorrow. If we go somewhere different, I'll do a bit of filming, but I'm not intending to, guys. So we will catch up you on the next part, which hopefully will be on Monday. We got a couple of things planned, but up until then, we shall just chill out for tomorrow. Anyway, guys, we'll see you on part 2. So bye bye for now.